that's when we walk into some funky stuff.
It would get a little strange at that point.
But you know, to talk about Astralis, right? It's their Inferno gameplay. This could be one of the faster matches after what we saw yesterday from Cloud9. At the current moment, it's Magisk and Zipex and dupreeh making quick work of this A-site execution. Flusha and Cove tried very valiantly to get out from the apartments, and while they do have a little footing on the bomb site, it's supposed to come to an end. It's supposed to come to an end, but it hasn't just yet. Finally, Flusha goes down. He was being wrapped from both directions. This is interesting. 3 CTs immediately come off to the top of Banana. Because there's the deep smoke, nobody pushes through initially, but Automatic does get the best of Zipex. He assumed maybe it had been clear. Glaive, he just burned Rush alive. That was deep past Automatic. So the second man in is down for Cloud9, but Automatic still resides just on the other side of this smoke. He's yet to been able to move. Oh, he's just met with a face full of UMP. Glaive.
So what happens now? 3-4, and there is a chance here where Magisk goes down and it's a whole different round. And there it happens. So now we'll see the after effects as dupreeh comes to trade.
Nice. I like that dupreeh goes for that little bit of a peek. Does catch Golden trying to line up nades. Caught in an open position. dupreeh's support is just arriving, and he's in a pretty predictable corner. Because of the smoke being thrown down from the T, his device was unable to help him in this situation. It's Glaive with the kit. And now that that smoke's gone down on bomb, Glaive has to find a way to push in from library side, but that's what's being covered from Flusha. And at this current moment, Astralis cannot hit a shot. It is Flusha and Skadoodle combined for the clutch.
Molotov down, that zones a lot of the terrorists at the bottom of mid. Magic's gonna push down aggressively with Zipex, combining to get a couple of frags, make it a 5v3 early.
Oh my goodness.
Cloud9 waited out the entire thing, and they were probably calling audibles like, hey, if the smoke is gone, then we'll go right after it. And then a Molotov comes down, then another smoke comes down. He is very good with rifles, but still.
We'll see if he can make use of the sidearm. It is, of course, this burst out from the apps. But now at this point, it's just the T's inside of pit. They've been completely enveloped. That Cloud9 go for something like this, a boost. However, it works. Regardless of dupreeh's efforts, Device is still caught towards Graveyard, and now these T's just get cleaned up by Magisk? What was that? Double headshot spray down. It looks so damn smooth. And it's a 3 versus 2. They've just hit this brick wall. dupreeh comes out from the corner and he clears the board. I'd say anticipate maybe a few more seconds him moving towards CT spawn. But Glaive could go down before that even happens. He is tagged to 19 health, and yet still he doesn't move. Just dodges the frag and comes back into the lying weights of Golden. This is going to split the defense 50-50. In 29 seconds means the T's are just going to have to keep going, and despite them clearing out towards CT spawn, it's 2 players over towards A, and there's still a strong defense here. There's another man inside of the pit. Magisk is just going to wait for the perfect moment to strike, but Flusha should know to check this first, and the fight goes the way of Astralis. 10 seconds. He could deny the plant, but he's got so many players coming down on him. Automatic will clear him out, and this puts Zipex into the driver's seat for Astralis. Skadoodle inside of the underpass right now. It's the Opera on the other way. Glaive, he's going to be trying to trade Rush, who may just be walking into the scope of Device. It's smoked.
Oh.
And he could walk right through that. But he's walking into what could be a many players of a setup. He actually comes back into the arch side. Now it's Zipex's decision to move through the smoke, and there's a player just behind him. Turn around! Somebody turn around! Both are making information. Finally, there's the kill. Zipex gets the best of it. Now Cloud9 are in an awful position. It's just going to get clamped down onto them once more. That moment between Zipex and Rush could have gone either way. And I feel like if Rush picks up the kill, then they blast open this A site from behind.
Yeah, he's in the periphery. He's able to see so many spots that are now compromised that have attention taken away from them because they initially didn't see anybody wrapping Arch, right? Rush did a great job of being inconspicuous, and then when his position was known, Zipex gets that kill, and then he actually gets another one. So now Flush is in the 1v2, and it came close there for a second. That really drains their hopes of being able to get to the finals. I mean, they've got to win all 3, and they've got to hope everyone else loses at this point. So everything on the line.
Shot from Device, and Zipex doesn't get one either before he goes down. Luckily, Glaive's rotation's already been good enough to get himself one, but this could be one of those moments where Cloud9 finally at least gets this bomb plant. How Flusha is able to obscure this retake attempt. Remember, he's coming in off of CT spawn, and nobody's watching for him. Time is ticking really quickly, and we still have CZs up close. This could be a very viable round for Cloud9. They have Astralis boxed into construction.
And we're going to see how critically important it is that it helps him isolate this frag, but Zipex is just too good on the straight-up mechanics.
Golden's at least able to get one back, but it is over towards this A site where now we find a 2v4. Turn 3, Magisk from Pit, able to already pick himself up a kill. It's Device to miss another shot. Too many targets presenting themselves at one time. He looked overwhelmed. And so the A site is 2.
New show coming to Funny or Die.
There it is, the frags to follow suit. I was just about to say, when does the artillery hit? You had them standing in the battlefield, and even though Automatic gets the kill to Glaive, it's instantly responded.
I suppose, and one of the first pure duels that we've seen.
Device just moments sooner, however, so he does get the best of him. 4 versus 2 turned 3 versus 2. It looks like Golden's got himself something to say, joined by Flusha, but neither with Bomb. It was dropped long ago towards Banana. Easy cleanup at the end. I mean, you can see. One man has slipped past. Automatic allows Dupree to get ever so close, and sure enough, element of surprise. Even Flusha dies because he's caught on that first step into the site. I think this is all Dupree in the pistol. Automatic shoulder peeking created just a slight opportunity for that to unfold, and Dupree will take that opportunity. At this point, 5 versus 3, retake attempt from Cloud9. Looks like Astralis are going to secure themselves double digits. It's not looking good at all. This is a good setup, Cloud9 with a read. I'm excited to see how Automatic decides to pop out of this. Whether or not, yes, certainly he does decide to strike. He's been spotted by Device, but it's him and Golden with the first 2 kills, so this looks fantastic. Cloud9 starting to lose one body, and Automatic's tagged, but it's the Swarm that's coming in now. You'd assume this is done for. I mean, it is Device and Zipex, and it is now down to the 1v1. Skadoodle is denied, and a 2v5 from Astralis.
Cloud9 just have to get one more round to do better than Space Holders at this point. This map isn't over, and maybe they could actually win, even though they lost both pistols. And here, all of those storylines seem to be off the table.
Yeah, it's all come unraveled. That is what we call the Astralis effect.
That's a good one, yeah. That's a proper definition right there.
And now I feel like the landslide has already started. The boulders tumbling down the mountaintops. Although, finding a little resistance on the way down, actually. Astralis are ever in a disadvantage until they're all dead.
Yeah, that's
right?
true.
Like, until there's
it's like Chuck
no
Norris.
pulse.
It's like a Chuck Norris meme, right? Astralis can never be disadvantaged, but this is about as sealed up as it can get. Bomb left at top mid, Glaive moving into CT spawn. He's actually ignored the fact that Flusha went past him in CT, so I don't know if Golden gets caught off guard here, but seems to have a good idea of how to approach this 2v1 situation. Well, there's an opportunity lost of Flusha to pick up the excess slack. You know, new player joins your team, and usually it's a new player that'll be like, you know, I'll give you guys
sacrificing.
Yeah, exactly. But that's not the case here, and Skadoodle showing us why. And with time ticking down, the smoke going up, and the remaining utility for Cloud9, there are very few options now for Astralis.
Flusha lucky to be still standing, though. 16 health is his.
Oh, he can deny the plant.
Put out fire with his own flames, but he can delay, that's most certain. They're going to have to really get past him here. 10 seconds left on this clock, and Flusha walks into the open. Now Automatic tries his hand, but both turned back by Zipex. He saves the plant in that situation, and that therefore saves this round because time was the biggest issue. Although there could still be problems because Cloud9 have not walked away. It is too far gone to tuck tail. They are going to try and deny Astralis that 15th. Remember, no overtime, only draws here. So you might as well play for the win. But Golden can't even get past the cusp of Banana. Skadoodle dropped after the fact and rushed 11 HP. He too is done for. Whoa. Rush. Lingers. Possibly a little too long. Caught by Zipex. No defense now from this balcony side. Golden's gonna have to go down towards Banana. He tries to make a play. He's feeling desperate, as they should be, because it is just Skadoodle's off and 2 sidearms left up here for Cloud9. The trade frag connects. Ska could get the next. It was over towards Pit, but the bomb is long gone. Heading over towards B, where Flusha's already ejected from their 4. Bomb plant. And a very difficult job here for Cloud9.
Yeah, and they know that there's still this thorn in the side of the pit that they have to deal with at some point in the round. And
I mean, at any moment, if Flusha dies, I don't think there's a chance at all. Skadoodle, he has to just go. Unfortunately, despite knowing that there's a player behind him, he's losing all of his time in this instance, but he finally hears it. The scope, though, that should give Zipex the info, and Zipex is going to continue to do what he's doing. Stand still and just wait and wait until finally Ska is spotted at the B site. Now he's going to be entirely boxed in. Astralis with a flawless, nearly T side. Beautiful stuff, 16-7.